Food, pick me a nice crown apple and ginger ale.
Man, I don't drink much. Causes acid reflux real bad with me.
I can't drink
I
because
hate
of pancreatitis. But I wasn't drinking before that. Everybody, when I got, all the doctors kept swearing, "Ah, you drink?" Nope. Triglycerides, my motherfucking triglycerides was chipping. That ain't nothing, got nothing to do with no alcohol. I don't drink. Divisional.
I do.
I've been on you since 17 to get out and get active, though.
Divisional round. Talk. Share. Facebook. Playoffs. There we go. Alright, now let's turn this down. I seen the light excite all the freaks. Hold on.
Fucking hoodie and his fucking. Hurry up fucking offense.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to be in the right defense and just expect that it's gonna be hurry up.
That was a good throw, hoodie.
Bam, 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 bam. I still can't find that shit, bro. Uh, 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 uh. Mm. Bam, 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 bam. Niggas don't want me to draft before I leave for vacation. Shake my head. Game's taking forever, right? We're gonna get this shit done. I got you, my boy. When you leave, I'm gonna speed this shit up. This probably one more. This is the last duck round. You know what I mean? Duck tail round. Um, After this round, you get to them AFC championships, NFC championships. Niggas gonna play 19th. We on what's the date? The 15th. Yep, got you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rams best team in the NFC. Alright, you know, I always show the pictures and shit non-stop. I like some of these pictures. Who number one for you, Guns?
Number one?
That's Hufanga, right?
That would be Hufanga.
Hufanga. Middle finger. Middle finger. Hufanga. Middle finger. Middle finger. Oh, that's the pick motherfucking Ramsey had. Scampering towards the Super Bowl. The quest isn't over yet for the Rams. What time you and the Bucks playing? Been a whole lot of drop games going on over there in Tampa Bay. Oh yeah, y'all play each other? Oh yeah, it's about to be an internet nightmare. Oh shit. Oh, they already played? Oh shit. Yeah, oh, 45. Oh, so that's the real score. 45-24. He ain't stream. He couldn't stream. The fucking their internet's terrible over there. That's like playing on motherfucking AOL for real.
Dial-up.
Super dial-up. Both these shit's terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, man, your shit terrible. Hardwire, nigga.
Ass.
How many picks did illegal Burgess Sam linebacker have? I want to know. I want to know. That man on his way to the NFC Championship. That's all that fucking matter. 45-25. The quest isn't over yet for the Rams. Ravens over the Jets 23-3. The Ravens will now move on to the divisional round after a wild card victory over the Jets. Let's see. Motherfucker Javonte Williams in the end zone. That snow ain't no joke. Galvatron was back there with the pick. That pick was a cleanup pick though. That shit wasn't part of the game really. That was just to close the game out on the seconds left. Throw that thing up. But Waddle played well. Look at that kid AI with the number 9 on. My son gonna love that. And Hufanga, and then it's the Ramsey face. Herbert, Justin Herbert's little brother Pete, Paul. All right. No stopping Smith. It looked like only a select few receivers have enjoyed the kind of postseason success that Smith had in the Chargers win over the Dolphins. I broke the games down already for wild card. Really don't have to talk about it right now. I just want to, I'm looking at these pictures. Colts over Broncos 40-14. You can tell the guys that take pictures at snapshots after the game's over right now. Who number 3? That's Stevens 44. Cowboys over football team 28-3. Yeah, 17 Waddle. D West number 8. Derek West, my player safety, had a big day that game. The playoffs are underway and the Cowboys have officially advanced to the divisional round. We know that. 34-41. Fuck out here, stands tall. Fuck out here, dog. Stands tall, close to perfection. Hudson Card was back once, wasn't far from perfection in the Rams 45-24 playoff win over the Buccaneers. We're gonna talk about that special performance for Hudson Card. 152.2 QB rating in the playoff victory. Okay, TB can't expect to win in Los Angeles with giving up 5 turnovers. A lot to build on for the Buccaneers next season. Sources say the Seahawks are hiring Sean McVay, a proven winner coming on board in Seattle. All aboard. Ball security issues for Tampa Bay. All right. Let's look at the pictures over here, the playoff pictures. Let's kick it. First of all, again, remember I gave out my player of the game awards, offensively and defensively. Let's see what the game is saying. All right, week 18. In a losing effort, Hemi Henderson had 23 carries, 119 yards, and 9.5 yards to carry, 3 rushing touchdowns. He had a reception for 6 yards. In a game against the Lions, he won the player of the week 18 in a wild card game in a losing effort. Shador Sanders, Deion's child, 15 for 21, 397. 5 passing touchdowns. He was sacked once. 4 carries, 12 rushing yards. He did rush for a touchdown and fumble once. He was the AFC Offensive Player of the week of the wild card weekend over there with a perfect QB rating. Chase Young went bonkers, 4 tackles, 3 sacks, and in the losing effort to the Cowboys, Chase Young did stand out, played pretty well over there for the defense, 4 tackles, 3 sacks. And then Drew Sanders, man, 3 tackles, 4 sacks, and a forced fumble against the Broncos in that blowout game. That's your player of the week's week 18 wild card round. Let's get into this playoff picture.
Oh, somebody got the second best running back in the league on the block.
Man, it's the 3rd best running back in the league on the block.
Oh, the third best running back in the league.
Yes, sir. Nano, can I get a game check? I need to know what time the Cowboys and the Lions are playing, the Raiders and the Chargers are playing, and the Ravens and the Colts are playing. Let's look at these things right now. All right, so 45-24, this game was played. We got to dig into it, see what happened. 490 offensive yards gained, 352, 127 in the run game. The point to be is the Bucks brought their run game out in this game. 127, that's pretty solid for them. But the Rams' run game was extra. 238 rushing yards there. He barely threw the ball, so he played playoff football. He went to the run game versus the pass game. The Bucks threw for 363. The Rams threw for 114. 17 first downs to 9. At this point, you look at these numbers, you like what the Bucks was doing in the game. Until you get down here, 5 turnovers to 1, and you know why he lost the game. Turnovers is key. We always talk about that. And when you turn the ball over 5 times, it's hard to win that ball game. Especially when that other team barely turned the ball over at all, right? Time of possession was even Steven across the board. What players stood out? 152.2 QB rating, 132, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He was sacked twice. Richardson had 87.1 rating, 388 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He threw 5 picks and sacked 4 times. That was the fall apart right there. Jalen Berger had 19 carries with 228 yards. He averaged 12 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor showed up. Corey Richardson had 9.3 yards a carry as well from the quarterback position, 12 for 99, and a touchdown out of Jonathan Taylor. Receiving, Racey McMath does what he always do: 4 catches, 156, 2 touchdowns. 5 catches out of Jaquan Beyond Frazier, 5 for 85. Lions talking about late night game or something. Max said you ducking him. Falk ducking T. Oh shit, we duckies. Fucking ducking myself nowadays, huh? Okay. Pow, pow, pow. Marquez Stevenson, 4 catches. Patrick Herbert, 3 for 54. He had 2 touchdowns. The tight end went pretty solid. That looked like some red zone shit went down there. Jamal Osborne, Jonathan Taylor out the backfield. Jahan Dotson. There go my boy Johan. What's up, Johan? 3 catches. They not treating you good over here, man. At all right now, man. Brenning Stool, the tight end, he's a dog. He only got 2 catches in this game. Let's look on defense. I'm telling you now, if this kid is not just starting free safety or strong safety, and he's on the field as sub linebacker, you will forfeit a playoff game fast. I'm not gonna keep letting you little niggas break my rules. Zach Tiller, he been stepping. Terrell Burgess. Let me go back to him because he had 6 tackles and he had INT in this game. Zach Tiller also had 6 tackles and a sack. Derwin James, we always know he's gonna be up there, 6 tackles and a tackle for loss. Tymon Simpkins, the my player corner, 5 tackles. Who did the sack department over here? 2 for Slayton. Tadariel Slayton balled out. Zach Tillery had a sack. Basham and Jaden Gold off the cornerback spot with a sack as well. In the INT department, Armour Davis had 2. Trevontae McLean had 2, and the Terrell Burgess had 1. They were out here pick city, 2-1. Solid game. The Rams move on to the NFC Championship, 1 game closer to their goal, which is being the best team in the NFC and representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. And who's in their way is either going to be the Lions or the Cowboys. We shall see. Let's talk about the Cowboys-Lions matchup. I like this matchup. I really think the pressure is more on the Lions than it is the Cowboys. All right, and here's why. Can you build off of the type of game you had against the 49ers? I mean, you had 3 different receivers over 100 yards with touchdowns, right? That's big. Journey in that game didn't go dummies, right? And Travis Etienne is the X factor for the Cowboys. He does it in the passing game and the run game. No one's have yet to slow him down in the playoffs. Even if he loses, that guy always make big plays and play big time football. I do think the Lions traveling to the Cowboys, they play in domes, so that would be comfortable for both of them. Can you stop Travis Etienne? That's simple as that. And can your offense build off of what they did in that 49ers game and bring that same, not the same style of play, but bring that same energy to this Cowboys game? I like this matchup. I do think when it comes down, see now when you go to their rosters, right, and you look at, I guess I'll go through stats and do it that way. But when you look at these two teams, right, let's go to the Lions first. All right, they got a veteran quarterback over in Dustin Crum, but he's not veteran to the Lions team. He's playing in the playoffs for the first time. He threw 29 touchdowns and 36 picks, 62% on the year. That's not great numbers at the quarterback spot. But then the Cowboys have to go forward and try to get to a Super Bowl with a rookie at quarterback, Malachi Nelson. And again, 4,320 yards. He threw 35 touchdowns, 34 picks, 63%. Not mad at that. Not playing bad. But I don't know who has the quarterback advantage in this game. Because even though we want to say Dustin Crum is the veteran, he's not a playoff guy. Like, his experience as a playoff quarterback hasn't been really there, in a sense. So he's really at 1 full season under his belt with the Lions. Does that make him better than Malachi Nelson in this situation? I do think whoever had a better quarterback play is going to be in a better situation to win the game. I like Malachi Nelson. He hasn't showed any signs of showing his rookie presence. The other rookie quarterback that was in the playoffs was A.J. Duffy. You saw what happened to him trying to throw the ball all game long. Well, the best friend to a quarterback is a run game. Or a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback, whatever the case may be, the best friend to that person is a run game. And we know the Cowboys got one of the better running games in the league. Now, we saw one of the better running backs break for 200 plus yards on this Lion team, and it was more of a bend but don't break type defense. Can the Lions defense, and they are loaded at the linebacker level, can they hold Travis Etienne to under 100 yards? If they can do that, they can win this ball game. I like the Cowboys secondary, and I like the matchup with the secondary and the receivers on both sides. All right, Luther Burden been balling for them, 57 catches. Brendan Rice, so he's doing it with younger receivers, and then the tight end Eric Gilbert, who's balling. CeeDee Lamb is still here, and then Travis Etienne out the backfield. These are all his weapons that he used in the passing game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 weapons that he's using. When you look at the Lions team and you go on the other side of things, you go look at their defense, we want to talk about their secondary matching up with these receivers. Kamari Ramsey has been playing at a high level as a rookie with 5 interceptions. Darius Williams has to lock up. Speed has to lock up. These two guys are going to have to lock up with his top 2 receivers over there. And that leaves CeeDee Lamb, who's there for CeeDee Lamb, right? If we keep going down, we want to find another corner. Elijah Blades. So they got the corners that can match up. If they decided to go man, they can match up with those receivers. And it'd be fun to watch that battle if that happens. Who's covering who over there? But I do think that the Lions can. Look, their top 4 players on defense are in the secondary. 2 strong safeties, 2 corners, right? As you can see, right? So they play good, right? So that secondary can match up. Again, it comes down to who's going to better stop who. In the run game, we got 2 really good running backs over here. With my boy Journey Brown. Not a lot of carries, 197 carries, but he averaged 6.7 yards a carry, and he got 14 rushing touchdowns. And then you get to these Cowboys, and you look at Travis, 240 carries, 1430, 6 yards a carry, 18 touchdowns. So it's evenly matched with their running backs. Who's going to be the guy to show up, and then you look at who's going to be the guy to show up for the Lions. Now, last week we saw the Lions incorporate all their receivers, and they got big with them. Fakai here went off. Mario Williams, to me, is probably their best weapon on at the receiver position. Jaden Hazelwood is stepping into his role, and they look the same. Journey Brown, 46 catches, and then tight end with 30. And it was like that with the Cowboys, too. So I like this matchup. I like it evenly matched up. I guess it comes down to the linebacker core. Whose linebacker core played best, right? So let's not go to stats. Let's go to roster real fast, right? And let's go to, we'll do depth chart. So when you look at the Lions depth chart on defense, first of all, we start with their front four. Walter Nolan, one of the top defensive tackles, turned DN in his draft class, right? You got George Wilson over there backing him up, a speed rusher, right? On right end, you got Delvin Cooper, who's been quietly having a great year as well. Again, George Wilson backing him up. With Antonio Todd, the my player linebacker that can come down and play DN at any moment too. D tackle, you got Lorenzo Neal, who's been a big name all year. Byron Murphy the second is over here too. So they got a good front four, man. These guys are all out here with superstar abilities, like most teams are, but they got good speed and good size. They're built to be able to stop the run. Walter Nolan is a true D tackle. I'm not saying he's an edge threat, but 82 speed, 82 excel at 305 pounds is pretty fast. But is he a run stopping DN right now? You move him from D tackle to DN, and that's pretty much what you ask him to do: clog up shit and let your linebackers run free. Delvin Cooper, on the other hand, is a speed demon over there. 91 speed, 93 excel, speed rusher. You literally want him to get to the quarterback. Simple as that, right? They got to get to the young quarterback over there. Lorenzo Neal's a monster, and Murphy a monster. They can hold down the middle for him, and if they do their job, then Antonio Todd has some free runs to make plays without having to take on linemen. At the middle linebacker, you're looking at Brandon Smith and the rookie C.J. Washington from Florida State. Being over here, don't forget Deontay Lawson is still here too. They're loaded at linebacker. Diabate still here. General, they got a couple of rookies they can bring in at any moment. I like this linebacker matchup versus the Cowboys offensive line and Travis Etienne over there. And on the flip side of it, you look at the Cowboys linebacker core. These boys ball out. McGrone has been a dog since he's been in the league. Preston Brown is having a great career, had a great playoff game. Smell Munden is still playing at a high level right now too. And then outside you got Tanner Muse, who's over here for the first time. Veteran from the Raiders camp, and this guy is a Super Bowl winner. So you got a guy on your defense that's been in the big game, been in big games in the playoffs. He can be a captain and help out that rest of your linebacker core to get those guys ready to move forward to the NFC Championship game. This game gonna come down to who stops the run. Who make enough passes in the passing game. I'm not expecting the rookie quarterback Malachi over there, Nelson, to really be out here throwing for 300-400 yards in the game. I think they're gonna keep the chain on him a little bit and throw safe and throw when they need him. But who's gonna stop the run game right now is what it comes down to. Is Journey gonna go off, or is it Travis Etienne gonna go off in this game? Guns, man, who you got winning this ball game? Between the Cowboys and the Lions.
I'm about to stay with D West. I'm about to stay with the Cowboys. I want to really pick this one as my this round upset game. I really want to. But I think D West will stick to his guns and not venture out. I think Tone's gonna be the first one that's gonna try something, try to wing something, and then turn the ball game against him. I think D West is gonna stick to his formula, and he's gonna squeak out a win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Tone will take more chances just because of the player he is. I think he will take some more shots downfield and chances. I don't know if I think D West has shown us that he's with the winning right now. I just want to win by any means necessary, and I'm gonna play to my strength to my team right now. Both of them got live active secondary. I do like D West #1 corner as a shutdown. I do like his safeties with Cisco and his my player Derek West. On the flip side of it, though, I like that linebacker core for the Lions as well, man. I think they can get after it any moment, and they can cover in the passing game as well. So I like this game too. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the upset here. I think the Lions travel to Austin and take down the Cowboys, man, and play the Rams in the NFC Championship. That's my take on that. So we split. We got the Cowboys with Shoguns, and you got the Lions with me. On the flip side of it, you got the 1 versus 5 seed. Now these two guys are familiar with each other. We don't have to run through their team. It's going to come down to scheme and system. If that makes sense to you. You got the Raiders in Las Vegas, whose system is their system, simple as that. And you got the schemer when it comes down to dialing shit up and calling a good football game. You got Coach Falky. Now they're coming into this season where the Raiders swept the Chargers in a regular season. Does that go out the door though to you in the playoff game? Guns.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. But because it's fault.
All right.
I mean, honestly, you can beat Falk once, you can beat him twice. I never count him out of any contest.
All right.
So.
And then on the other hand, you got the guy that showed us all year long his way of playing is the way to play in Las Vegas, and it's very hard to stop, man. I mean, if you're not using and clicking on how he is, you're gonna be in a situation. They're not gonna do anything outside of what they do. Simple as that. They don't care if you know what they're doing it anyway. They're throwing the ball vertically down the field, deep, and that quarterback is going to be running the football as well. He's an extension to the run game with MC8, but he's an extension to it. He's been using that quarterback's legs all year and on some dual threat shit. So I think that plays a part too. I do think their teams match up. I think Falk seems better than his team. I just think the system of the Raiders is almost to the point where it's just hard to beat at all. Falky gonna have to run the ball this game as well. I know I always talk about the run in the playoffs, but I do think that's the key. I think he can throw the ball, but I think we got to find out if LJ can do what Najee Harris did for him in the playoffs on his Super Bowl run. Can LJ be that big back that can, carry you up and down the field and keep Shador from turning the ball over multiple times in this game? And with that being said, who you got in this game? Do you got the Raiders or the Chargers moving on from the divisional round?
I'm gonna take the home team.
You going with the Raiders here?
Yep, I'm gonna take the home team.
All right, bet. Well, I'm gonna ride out with my guy. I'm gonna go with Falky. I just think them two playing each other 3 times again can get in the way. I think Falky gonna win the game. I think Falky, again, if you beat T, you're not gonna blow him out. You're not gonna beat him by multiple scores. You're gonna barely win the game, and I think Falk can play that type of game and barely win it. But I think he do pull it off.
I think T this disc is gonna win.
I agree in every way for him. Every time we play, we go against him. He shows us, nope, I am who I am. Simple as that. I'm going with Falk. I think that there can be a brew upset here. I'm not going to talk about my game much. I'll talk about the matchups and all that, but this is a trap game for me because I'm playing myself for the most part. So it's a trap game completely for myself. And we're playing a guy that got his team is playing at a high level right now. And these guys are the truth. They just blew the fucking Broncos the fuck out in their first playoff game. They've been on fire all year long. Hasn't really been too much of an up and down season for them. Every game they've played either was big time wins or a couple of close games. But when you win close games, that shows who you are and where you are right now. I do think it comes down to both quarterback play, similar style quarterbacks. You got dual threats in both of them. He will use Justin Fields' legs completely, and if he can throw the ball in this game, he should be straight. But I think he has to come in here and realize he got to stop the running backs of the Baltimore Ravens. Can you stop Javonte Williams? He's been a thorn in your ass last couple times y'all played. What can you do to change that in this ball game? So the weapons are there. They're all over the place. You got good receivers on both sides of the field, fast receivers on both sides of the field, great front fours on defense, front sevens on defense, and the back four really good. Coaching is going to be the key in this game, and you're playing a guy that know what you like to do, and I'm playing a guy I know what he like to do. So it comes down to, coaching and scheming, really. Who schemes, who coaches, who turns the ball over, who gets the turnovers. So Guns, before I go to Mike, I'm gonna ask you who you got winning this game.
Oh, I'm taking the Ravens. As I played both teams, and the front seven, I can't say it enough. Between the Chargers, the Ravens, I mean I watched how they attacked their teams from the time that we started in this league RDL. They really started up front on both sides, and it's paying dividends still to this day. I just think that front seven is going to be too much for Reed, and I think the Ravens prevail.
Michael, I'll go to you, man. Who you got in this game?
Ravens who?
Ravens versus Colts. Max Payne versus me.
Oh, yeah, that's you. That's you all day.
And because of that, this is why this is a trap game for me.
I think it mattered. Never mind. I was gonna throw a slight shot.
Man,
like,
fuck that. We don't hold no punches back, my nigga. You know how we do it. Throw your shot. Pow, pow.
I mean that depends on who sends it first. I mean, if he sends the invite first, then it might, but if you send it first.
Oh God. Oh my God, dial up Central. Oh my God, dial up. All right, fellas. All right, don't worry. I'm about to get the league pushed. We got to figure out some time schedules for you guys that's ready to get to these offs, man. At the end of the day, I'm ready to get to the off season as well. So, not this early though. I want to be playing. Don't get it fucked up. We trying to play right now, man. Got a big time track game in front of us right now, but we gonna do what we gotta do to do what we gotta do. You heard? Right now, I'm about to go find out what's up with the Cowboys and Lions. They said they playing later on tonight. Hit Max up. Max ain't been ducking. He been trying to play me since 4 or 5 o'clock. He tried to schedule me in there, and I told him nothing's doing. And then I haven't been in the real draft chat yet to see what's up with T or Falk right now, but we'll get that thing scheduled. Once the games are scheduled and start to be played, we're going to post them in the real draft chat, and we will be posting them on the Facebook group page, Madden Franchise Junkies. So if you're not over there, get over there. You heard? And here's the Franchise Guru. You already know how we do it. Bye. We out of fucking nice. We're gonna fuck out of here. All that ain't here. So